Okay, Omanyi, I want to assure you. What is the time now? What's the time now? Okay, I have some minutes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give my friend Bam Nalo to give us a vibe, and then when he's done, I'll be coming back. But what I request, when the president is coming, please don't move away from your seats to come block and all do that, because we have an activity we are going to do when he comes here. From there, we'll be going to our RIP corner, and then from there, he'll be going up. So let us stay where we are. We'll be up cheering and giving all the support. We want to thank you so much.
Tosanyusa balaba tokomyewo eno ye vibe emuleeta ya lusabye abawulidde n'agamba tukiddemu mwetegese njagala tukunge nga bw'ajja agambye ekimuleeta kale tusituke tukunge tukunge people power people power people power people power our power people power people power people power ne bw'oba ng'oli ku security osobola okukunga ne bw'obeera ku volunteer kunga nange kunga 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 Uganda 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 Bobi 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 echaragoranye kunga 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 Toronto kunga Toronto kunga Toronto kunga Toronto kunga Toronto kunga Ottawa kunga Ottawa kunga Ottawa kunga Ottawa kunga Ottawa kunga Ottawa kunga 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 Toronto 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 kunga 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 Jagala tukungire ku ngalo ng'abali ku street kankunge mwedakike mugabali ku street bangalo zo nga bwokunga Canada Canada DJ Jayo Canada 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 go Canada Museveni za Madara Museveni za Kiria Museveni za Oplesa Canada go Canada. Stop funding our oppressor. Stop funding a dictator. Museveni is a dictator. Canada go Canada. Canada go Canada. Kiwundo. Canada, Canada. Okay. People power. People power. Checho.
Wow. Thank you so much. Bam Nalo. Thank you so much. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't hear you. Are you ready? DJ, first give me a vibe. First give me a vibe. Give me a vibe. Just give me a vibe, DJ. Just give me a vibe. Give me a vibe. I feel I'm in the mood. Canada, are you ready?
Now this one,
Germany.
y'all them Bobiwine with the buckle of wine. Sound the big thing them, taboo. Mami gundi ya yoke na nyong wabule bitambo baby dali sanyo. Bamusambi de wa mama loda nga ye kude kale kezi. Ya nyomya buli cha buli deko ya nyomya na buli cha tamanye. Ya manyi baba ine gundi we ya kwamo. Bakugambe bopangise nyumba no jirwamo ngebuka jijo. Mami gundi osano manye chibe weri jakatebo bamalayo. Bakole byokwe byolotako. Nekumasi bapoyerako. No lusi batamulirako. Babulayo chakuwadikako.
Kati manya size yo.
Ngato yambala size yo. Wako kabo chachamira. Welije mu size yo. Kati manya size yo. Ngato yambala size yo. Wako kabo chachamira. Welije mu size yo. Now this one, I feel the girl them Bobiwine with the buckle of wine. Sound the big thing them, taboo. Mami gundi ya yoke na nyong wabule bikambo baby dali sanyo. Bamusambi de wa mama loda nga ye kude kale kezi. Ya nyomya buli cha buli deko ya nyomya na buli cha tamanye. Ya manyi gundi babanjiba ya manyi ne gundi we ya kwamo. Bakugambe bopangise nyumba no jirwamo ngebuka jiyo. Mami gundi osano manye chibe weri jakatebo bamalayo. Bakole byokwe byolotako. Nekumasi bapoyerako.
Nogu, orubagamba kombugamba nogu. Twale mana, chikavumenti twale mana, neba minister bo twale mana, chikavumenti twale mana, mwene yo twale mana. Anigwe mana kubajete, nga gavumenti bagibanja sente, buli mwaka yewola sente. Mulide sente, munakobera ideno, idankukobe byendidyeno. Eno gavumenti ya muchezo, ezira bitutwala mu maiso. Twale mana, egi gavumenti twale mana. Stabo twale mana. namazzi ne renti yaweddeko kati nkoze ntya gavumenti yaweddeko buli kimu mukyongeza nebetutuma tebalina kye batuyambe badannamwe nkulya njugu nebalya njugu netubatuma nga balya njugu ogamba batambulira na ku nfudu netubatuma bali mu njugu netubagamba muzeje mona abebitwale mana twale mana twale mana ekigavumenti twale mana twale mana twale mana twale mana ne baminisita twale mana twale mana twale mana twale mana twale mana mwena yo twale gamba nogu mugambe twale mana nogu gamba nogu muri abashuma ngamba nogu nemushuma kino nemushuma kiryeri nogu orubagamba ko mugamba nogu twale mana ekigavumenti twale mana ne baminisita bo twale mana ekigavumenti twale mana
abaana mikono waggulu eri bwe baba bazina
amagana kubajjete nga gavumenti bagibanja sente buli mwaka yewola sente mulidde sente munakobera ideno idankokobe byendidyeno eno gavumenti ya muchezo ezira bitutwala mu maiso twale mana
abaana bazina tebeba mikono waggulu eri bwe baba bazina amagulu
twale mana ekigavumenti twale mana
DJ Victor, the party maker. DJ Victor, the party maker.
Ngabaya kaweddeko, namazzi gaweddeko, ne renti yaweddeko kati nkoze ntya gavumenti yaweddeko buli kimu mukyongeza tebetutuma tebalina kye batuyambe badannamwe nkulya njugu nebalya njugu netubatuma nga balya njugu ogamba batambulira na ku nfudu netubatuma bali mu njugu netubagamba muzeje mona
That's why I don't like them. Fire I go on them, bad man hypocrite. So all of them pretender. On them, bad man hypocrite. Them say them all like you, but them lie. On them, bad man hypocrite. So all of them pretender. On them, bad man hypocrite. Them say them all like you, but them lie. Hey, them say Bobiwine don't deserve all of the things and money that him up because them want me family to stop. My providence is above. See ya, that's why you see me wear the Gucci and the Prada. Me family and superstar, all of them me brother. Me rich, you don't like it, that me no. My providence is above. Both some idiot, why them too black. Kadingo, Kadingo. Bad Bobiwine me a rule. Fire base on them, bad man hypocrite. So all of them pretender. On them, bad man hypocrite. Them say them all like you, but them lie. On them, bad man hypocrite. So all of them pretender. On them, bad man hypocrite. Them say them all like you, but them lie. You pasuka nange ngoma nyito jakumalako. Tafunya bikonde ngoma nyito jakumalako. Yotandi kampala na kumubanda kubanga wobokenze tanda. Wey, tendo nonye komu byapa yo bya Bobiwine yo malo yo mulumbe. Wey, kwemtowe masudi ane yudanga mumatoke mutade olutimbe. Wey, akoze sabana bokuba lwanire ntalo. Okuku komusajja zena kumira mbalo. Nobody control me. Sweet and sweet and all my way. Sabana ya desire, I must desire. I am the great control. You don't know this Babylon Nubian again. Inspiration, combination. Watch this. Wali wolu siwe kumira kasimu nuka jako. Watebe kumisa kumulala nuka kamunzolo nenso bedwa mbingi. Ichomba dada, katonda dule. Atoba nebo kebero mtima nuk malayo. Osanga kota tuyali nyalyo. Yenze akwagalo kwenka nesine guru. Na yego numya. Gamba kone jako, kwata kone jako. Kubira konzi jako, simanyi choliko. Katema sima mubona bona za kwagala. Atochi manye.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, Nagaro Manyeti and Zakwagala, Eyo Jonongenda, Abo
DJ, roll it, roll it. Power! Our power! NUP! Everywhere! The president is laying up. Let's stay standing. Let's stay standing. But I want to clear the cameras in front of this place. Apart from the credited media team, the rest, let us go back. I know we have beautiful phones. They can capture the moment well. Please, apart from the accredited media team, and they should also take their positions that were designated for them. Let us stand up, and then we have the national anthem. The national anthem. Let's go. The Canada anthem. Thank you so much. Before we go to the land acknowledgement, we are supposed to have a prayer. Pastor Jumba is he around? Okay, Senga. Can you come and give us a prayer, Senga? Senga, could you please come and give us a prayer?
Okay, let's humble ourselves and have a prayer, although I've been caught unawares. Okay, our good Lord, we want to thank you for this time. We want to thank you for this congregation, everyone who has come here to witness this great day. Bless everyone. Let us all come together for the same cause, for the struggle that all we are striving for, so that today, tomorrow, and forever, our country will be free, blessed, and we all be there, happily living there, happily ever after. Lord, thank you for our leaders who are here. Bless them, guide them, and best of all, protect them. Give them the energy and the zeal to continue with that zeal so that we see our country liberated. We ask you this through our Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen. Thank you so much. Madam Dodo, could you please come and acknowledge?
We acknowledge that the land we are meeting today is the traditional territory to many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credits, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, and the Hansna, and the Wedant people, and it is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuits, Métis people, and we also acknowledge that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credits.
Thank you so much, Madam Dodo. I'll take you through the African descent acknowledgement. The city of Toronto acknowledges all treaty peoples, including those who came here as settlers, as migrants, either in this generation or in generations past, and those of us who came here involuntarily, particularly those brought to these lands as a result of the transatlantic slave trade and slavery. We pay tribute to those ancestors of African origin and descent. Ladies and gentlemen, this side, you can sit. And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the team from Uganda with a wonderful applause. When I was talking about the Secretary General, the Commissioner was in the queue. You were our vibrant youth commissioner. Honorable Zake, we thank you so much. Back home, I come from Bukoma Nsimbi. My home MP is none other than Kayemba Solo. Your Excellency, in your leadership, we saw the youngest chairman of LC5 in Uganda. It is written. Mpigi district is represented by the youngest LC5 chairman. And then, ladies and gentlemen, let us also welcome Mr. Haman Ainebiona. He's our former diaspora leader from the United States of America. Thank you so much for welcoming our team. President, you can have your seat. People power! Our power! People power! Our power! NUP! Everywhere! No standing in the way of a dictator is a risky path. Your Excellency, standing against a dictator is an act of immense courage and conviction. Remember, our history is on the side of those who fight for justice and unity. Even in the darkest moments, our resilience and unity are powerful. They are powerful forces that can inspire change. The struggle may be so long, but every voice raised and every act of defiance brings the world closer to a brighter, more just future. Your Excellency, you are not alone in this struggle. Around the globe, people stand with you, recognizing your bravery and the righteousness of your cause. Keep pushing forward. Our determination will one day break the chains of oppression. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, the world is with us. Allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the leadership of Canada chapter Chairperson NUP Toronto, Mulangira Juko. Could you please come, welcome our president and the team? And then you will also invite your team here. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. His Excellency, the President-elect Uganda. I'm going to repeat this. His Excellency, the President of Uganda.
Excuse me, sir.
General Secretary, Mr. Muwonge. Leader of Opposition, Mr. Joel Senyonyi. Honorable Commissioner Zake Zubuge. Honorable Kayemba Soro. The youngest again, LC5 Chairperson, PG, Mr. Sembeja Martin. Canada, America representative, former leader of diaspora, Mr. Hamani Haibinbeona. Delegates, our lovely community and everyone who has done this. It is not us, the community, it is not us, the committee, it is you, the community, who is driving NUP Canada chapter. I welcome you all. I believe we're gonna use this space to enjoy the evening, to enjoy our president, our delegates, and the services to provide today. My name again is Juko Kayemba Hassan, a leader, NUP chapter Toronto. I welcome you all again. I feel like the vibe is down. I'm gonna take a minute to put the vibe up. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. His Excellency, we welcome you in Canada for the third time. The first time you came here, we are approaching the elections. And again, every time I get this opportunity, I thank you. You gave us the steam. You gave us the way forward. You told us the first day that wherever we are going, the journey we are taking now is going to be hard. We are going to stand alone in this, but let us keep fighting for our country. The last year when you came here, you told us to knock on the doors of the whites, abazungu, watugamba, go out, mukonkone abazungu. Your Excellency, this year I believe we've done so. As when I call in my committee, we'll let you know the developments we've reached up to date. I believe I'm gonna take this time to call my working committee of Toronto. Everyone on the committee of Toronto, can you please join me? Mr. Magala, the spokesperson, Amwami Warren, Mr. Magala, please, I need you here. Mwami Warren, Mr. Warren, I need you here. Mr. Collins, Senga Joyce, Mr. Chisiru Freeman, my community, my concern, Chief Advisor, can you please come by? Your Excellency, this is the committee which fights day and night to make sure that your agendas, your plans, your message, whatever you're planning, whatever you bring on table, we make it to happen. Your Excellency, through a lot of problems and challenges, they have resiliented, they have fought back, they are so calm. In Canada, we're having a lot of challenges. Your Excellency, it is not NUP which is operating here in Canada. We are having the other side of NRM, which is day by day, doing the best to put these gentlemen and ladies down, but they resilient, they fight on to make sure NUP in Canada is prospering. I thank you so much. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to call upon all chapter leaders in Canada. Your Excellency, when you left us last year, you told us working in the premises of Canada, of Toronto, is not enough to pass on the message. We went ahead and we recruited, we moved around Canada, and Your Excellency, right now, we have Ottawa leader, Mr. Mbogo, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, sir. I think that gentleman hosted you. Yeah. Okay. We're having chapter leader Edmonton. We're having chapter leader Niagara Falls. Your Excellency, we have chapter leader Cornwall. Chapter leader Montreal, Quebec region. Your Excellency, we have a new chapter on board led by a lady. Chapter leader Windsor. Your Excellency, as we moved on to spread NUP strategies and agenda, we work so hard with everyone in Canada to make sure we achieve the goals of NUP. Some of the achievements we have encountered so far, the very recent one, Your Excellency, we went on the road in Ottawa in a few numbers, should be something like 7, and the ambassador of Uganda deployed, I should use the word deployed, Kenyans, Nigerians, Burundi, Rwandese, and a few Ugandans, because Your Excellency, in Canada, I believe every Ugandan is NUP. It was a challenge to a few who went on the streets on Ottawa. But we resiliented, we put steam in our fellow comrades, we made them believe, and I'm gonna send a message to you all. You as a person, the message you make there, the message you deliver, fighting for your country, as a person, because we went seven in numbers, but the voice was, is enough, is enough. Your Excellency, Ambassador lost it on that day. As we speak of today, the rest is in the newspapers. People power, our power. Your Excellency, last year you came with Mom, and she gave us 2 ladies, and due to her support, advice, these 2, I call them Iron Ladies. They have managed to lead us all the way, to embrace the change, and to make us strong every day. Let me welcome the chapter leader of Canada, Mrs. Doreen Kajumba. I know she's on her way. Your Excellency, from your office, that's where we operate from, and that's where we get the due diligence. You send us a lady who is a mom to a community, who is the treasury, the head treasury to the community, who is a great pillar of our community, the great pillar to NUP Canada chapter, and he has led us all the way. Mrs. Nakato Brenda. Your Excellency, I know they are still moving up and down, but I believe when they roam, they will acknowledge their call up. Again, I'm going to thank our community that this is just the beginning. We thank you every day, because without you, it is a dead end of our side. I always going to thank you from the committee, from everyone who is leading this struggle. Please embrace us. We are not the finest ones. We get guidance from you. Sometimes we become mututekera ddala ku kisengi, but we pull back. We thank you so much for the support, for the advice, for the finances, everything you do for the struggle. There is no way we can thank you, but to embrace your support. Thank you so much. And last but not least, Your Excellency, every year we remember our comrades who passed on during the fracas of the election and the ongoing adoptions. We take time to build our strength from those people, our heroes who died for the cause. Your Excellency, every August, we have a barbecue, and we call it a patriotic day, where we come at least to give back to the families, at least to give prayers to those who died in the struggle. Your Excellency, I'm gonna leave you with this community. They love you, they embrace you, they believe in your cause, they feel like they're at home with you. People power, our power. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much. The team that has been introduced to the president and the leadership of National Unity Platform that is visiting us. As he was introducing the team that he's coordinating with, we got our pastor, the pastor who understands our struggle. He has harbored us so many times. Pastor Jumba, stand up for recognition. Pastor, I don't know who the designer is, but it's like you are also from, as if you are coming from Uganda, are you? Okay. We have a few presenters, Your Excellency, would like to give a moment to highlight a few things that needs to be taken into account. Mulangira. And as we move forward, we have our top leadership here, that is led by Twinnie Brenda Nakato. I don't know where she is. She must be busy. And our own Dodo. We thank those iron ladies. Last time we were here, you see, when you're coming in, Your Excellency, they come forward together, and those who captured the moment, they took back the photos to Uganda and said one is a wife to the other. We were laughing at those people who just fabricated such stories. Because for us, we know what is happening here. We have two presenters. I want to invite Haj Yassin Sekamate right now. Haj Yassin Sekamate. I'll not count the minutes, but you know, they should be counted.
Thank you, MC. President of National Unity Platform, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, Honorable Secretary General of National Unity Platform, the Right Honorable Leader of Opposition and the spokesperson of National Unity Platform, Honorable Members of Parliament present, Governor of Mpigi, the youngest chairman from my former district, Honorable Sejomba, Honorable leaders of NUP chapter, Toronto, Ottawa, Edmonton, and the other chapters present, the former leader of chapter United States, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Indeed, I'm humbled once again to attend this year's convention with a well-stated theme of how we can struggle through the obstacle of the regime in our country. I want to use this opportunity, Mr. President, to thank the organizers of these conventions for the job so far well done. I was born and raised in a place called Kanonigomba.
For being such a great crowd.
And I'm one of the few that got a chance to see the president at a younger age, and we happen to have gone to the same school together. My father, who's a former police officer and a school teacher, taught him alif, be, te, the, je, and he remember what we go through when we had to recite alif, be, te, the during those times. It was a hard one. My mom grew up also in Gomba district, and when she got married to my father, they had to raise all of us 7 siblings in a tough time, post Museveni Gorilla War of 1985. For those who grew up during that time, you know the hardship that the families had to go through after the war that brought Museveni and his people in power. My migration story to Canada is similar to your story. We all go through the same circumstances, the same obstacle of life, and we end up finding ourselves in this country. And I believe none of us grow up thinking that one time we shall be in Canada. But the regime will always force all of us to hate our own country and think that we have to live a life elsewhere. It's not by choice. It is only because the situation back home may not allow you to live a life you should be living, and we find ourselves coming here. So, Mr. President, when the fight is over, we are coming back home to fight and build our country. Mr. President, allow me to use this opportunity to thank the government of Canada, led by the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. It has always been difficult for the immigrants to start up life in other parts of the world. But in Canada, this government has given us food, it has given us shelters, it has given us a lead, and that's why we are here. When I was growing up, we were told that Idi Amin and Obote were brutal leaders and murderers. But I want to challenge all of us today. Any one of us to mention for me one atrocity that they say Idi Amin committed that has not been committed by Museveni and his regime. One. There's nothing. When you talk about abduction, when you talk about killing, when you talk about panda girl, when you are talking about shooting live bullets, it is happening yesterday. So, where is the difference between Museveni and Obote and Amin? Ladies and gentlemen, it is not so late for us to stand up and choose the right path for our country. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 15 years ago. If we want a better Uganda, the foundation has to be laid now. Not tomorrow, it has to be now. Museveni, together with his 27 friends, went and fought a legitimate government, and later on, after 5 years, they imposed themselves in power. My brother leader here, he has never told any one of you or any one of us to take the same path of Museveni to overthrow the government. But he said, use your mouth, use your power, use whatever you have to expose the regime and its culprits. And it has worked, as the chairman Muwonge has mentioned here. When you start seeing the ambassador, who is supposed to be non-partisan, getting involved in partisan politics on the street, spreading hatred, making allegations that the supporters of National Unity Platform kidnap themselves. Are you serious? Sometimes when you watch these people talk, you wonder which breast that fed such people. Akileo Chiwanuka, Akileo, Bobiwine, and many others in detention. She claimed they kidnapped themselves. If they are not under any influence of anything, then what's that? Being a leader does not mean that you can't see. A leader is supposed to be a leader with dignity, with respect. And more important, respect to human rights. Mr. President, the lesson I've learned over the years as a leader is that leadership is working for the people, working with people, being an example, being pragmatic while litigating matters that concern the community at the different levels. And if any one of us want to be called a leader, then look at the ethics of the leader. Mr. President, allow me to use you as an example. A man who grew up, a man who has spread the message in different songs, in different aspects, left his career and he said, I can lead this cause. And I want to use this special moment to thank you for your courage. There is no reason whatsoever that you see these people following you everywhere you go. It is because of your good direction, your guidance, and your determination. You never gave up, even when you were challenged. The first person who was killed in this struggle happened to be my brother, Yasin Kauma. My name is Yasin Sekamate. Kauma is my brother. Sekamate and Kauma, they are brothers. Apart from being Muslims, Yasin on Yasin, Sekamate and Kauma, he took a bullet that should have gone to His Excellency Bobiwine. We pray as we fight to liberate the country, we shouldn't forget all these people that have gone and lost their lives in a path of fighting for liberty of our country. Mr. President, you have always said that the journey will be stiff. The journey will have a lot of obstacles, but it is very important to stay focused and also keep ourselves so that we see the fruits of the struggle. There are so many obstacles of life, but if we want to see the new Uganda, we have to be alive. So take care of your lives everywhere you go. Mr. President, I have no doubt whatsoever that it is a matter